it is like coming down out there. I wonder like how much you guys will hear the like rain. It just got like, there was like a thunderstorm this morning, and so I like put off like filming, but now it's getting later in the day and it's just gonna get darker and darker. So I have the ring light on, like just bear with me. This is probably not gonna be like the most well lit video, but we've got to work with what we've got, right? Okay. Hey guys, thanks for coming back to check out another video. So, did you miss the yellow mustard hoodie? That's the first order of business. I think this is the first video that I'm wearing it. And if you're new here, the running joke, or at least the running joke in my head, is that last year I only ever wore this hoodie to film because it's just so comfortable. And so I was kind of like poking fun at myself. And in another video I asked like, what hoodie will be, you know, represented the most in my videos? Who votes for this one? So just kind of funny, just throwing that out there. But anyway, that's not the topic of this video. So as you can guess by the title, this is a project pan introduction. And you might be sitting there and saying to yourself like, Haley, are you crazy? You just ended 3 project pans because you were like unhappy with doing it. And that's very true. But I think it's been about a month, maybe not a month since that video went live, but it's definitely been about a month since I came to that decision. It's been about a month since I've just allowed myself to play with what I want to in my collection. And I've really enjoyed that. I know a month is not a long amount of time, but I think that was a good amount to where I feel good. I feel like I have refallen in love and rediscovered items, and I've gotten to enjoy some of the new items that have made an appearance into my collection. So overall, I'm just happy with that little like step back that I took. And I know, so first, there's a lot going on up here, you know. So first, I just want to say thank you to everyone who commented on that video or who reached out through like Instagram messaging, because you all had such helpful like tips like, hey, have you thought of this? Or like, have you checked out this project? And I just really appreciate all of that. Those comments and those suggestions, along with the 3 project pans that I was like considering doing, which were Pie by Jessica Lee, Whole Collection Project Pan by Emily, or I don't know who started it, but the Project 10 Uses. So all of your comments, plus those 3 things, and plus me having a hard time setting usage goals, is kind of how I came up with this idea. So I just first want to say that if this is something that you are into and you want to do this on your own, but you want to like tailor it to work for you, go right ahead. By all means, be my guest. I would love that. So I'm going to call this the Project Random Uses. So I have absolutely fallen in love with torturing myself with the random number generator. So why not just continue? So the idea that I had is that I'm going to pick 5 items from my collection that I want to work on. I don't care if they're old or new or on their last leg or, you know, whatever. Just if I want to work on them, I want to work on them. So 5 items. And then I'm going to have a random number generator tell me how many times I have to use said item. So I'm going to set the random number generator though to give me numbers between 10 and 50. I feel like that's a good amount of like uses, and this will also help me so not only show love to things, but also rotate through my collection because I'm only having to max use something 50 times. I'm personally just going to update you guys on this every other month. So you're probably going to be seeing this around like the 22nd of November, if not on the 22nd. So expect an update every other month around the 22nd, we'll say. And I feel like by doing this every other month, that will also help me to not be like so hyper focused on these, because I'm giving myself longer than a month to reach the number goal that gets set for it. Is there anything else that I wanted to say? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that was it. Okay. I'll leave everything down in the description box, like all of the rules that I have made for myself and whatnot. So if I did forget anything, just check out the description box. But yeah, like I said, I would love for it. I would love for you, if you wanted to join in with me on this, but I am getting so tongue-tied. So we're just going to move into what 5 items I have picked out. Okay. So the first one, this is a highlighter that was very sweetly gifted to me by Laura. It is the Ofra Highlighter in the shade Pillowtalk. I absolutely love this, and I'm so sad because looking at it, you probably couldn't tell, that it's like a favorite highlighter of mine, but it's just such a pretty soft pink color. And so it is time. I want to focus some time on this and show this some love. So I have the Pretty Random Number Generator app pulled up, and it's already set to, like, it came up on 41. I like shook it, I think, or hit the button or something, but we're going to try to shake it if it will work. It never works. Oh, there it goes. Okay, 38. So for the Ofra Pillowtalk highlighter, I'm going to use this 38 times before I can roll it out and get a new item. So let me quickly write down 38 because I will forget. Okay, so the next item that I have picked out is this CYO. It's like a bronzing illuminating compact is what they call it. It does have like a blush strip, a bronzer strip, and a highlighter strip. Typically what I do is I just swirl my brush between all three products, and I use this as a bronzer. I have finished off one of these before. In case you don't know, CYO, I don't know if they've like went out of business as a brand, but you can't access them anymore in the US. And so I know myself that I will try to hoard all of their products because I really like them. So I'm going to pull this in, and I think you can tell on there too, it has like this geometric imprint on it, and the geometric imprint is still very like noticeable, even though I have used this a few times. So how many times are we going to use this before we can roll it out? Let's see. 19. Okay, so not a bad number, not a high number. And again, as we go through this, I might decide like, hey, instead of 10 being the lowest number, like I'll up it to like something else and maybe increase the maximum. I don't know. I'm just still kind of playing around and formulating this, but use this 19 times. Okay, so then the next item that I have is this translucent powder by Pixi. And y'all, I just think Pixi's kind of overrated as a brand. I'm not gonna lie. They're a little too expensive for what they are, in my opinion. So I have this and I just don't reach for it. It's at the bottom. It's like sitting at the bottom of my little like container where I keep my pressed powders, and I don't reach for it. So I figured, you know what? Put it in here, get some use on it, and decide if it's something that you want to keep or get rid of. So that's kind of what we're looking at. So how many times are we going to use this? Are you going to cooperate? 11. Ooh, 11. Okay. Okay, I was going to say I'm going to re-roll, but no, we'll play by the rules. So 11. But probably, I don't know. I really thought that with having it set from 10 to 50 that we would get a lot more like higher numbers than we are lower numbers. Oh no, the battery's dying. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry if like the angle changed or anything. I really thought I could make it through this without the battery dying, but yeah. Okay, 11 times for the Pixi powder. And I think I was saying like I thought by having like 10 through 50 we would get a lot more higher numbers than we are, but like I said, this is just the introduction. We will see how it goes from here, and we will tweak it as we need to. So okay, the next item that I have, or the last two, because that was 3. The last 2 are blushes. So the first one I want to show you is from this brand Vyana Planet. Let me see if I can do like a swatch of this blush. It is a loose powder blush. So this is the only loose powder blush that I own, and I think it's really pretty, but I'm just like, I always feel like, I just have pressed powder blushes that are easier to deal with, basically. So I really want to put this in there just to see, like, get some use on it, you know? That's what this is all about, just getting use on things. I'm going to build up that swatch just a little bit so I can make sure you see it on camera, but it's a really pretty, like, soft pink shade. So, yeah. All right, let me pull back up the random number generator, and we will see. How many times are we going to use the Vyana Planet blush? Oh my God. This is really frustrating. I don't know how y'all get this thing to shake. 47. Ooh, 47 on a blush. Okay. Couldn't have been 47 on like the Pixi powder, but that's okay. 47 times for that blush. That'll be good. Just in case you're curious, in this, does it say how much is in here? No, but I guess I could look at, no, it does. There's 8. Looks like 8 grams of product. Now granted, I'm blind as a bat without my glasses, but I think there's 8 grams of product in there. So I don't think that that will be something that I like finish off within 47 uses, but that'll be a really heavy dent into it. So I am kind of happy. Okay, the last item that I have, I had my eye on the Sailor Moon collection when it launched in February, and then it sold out pretty frequently. And then after it sold out, I was like, well, obviously you don't need it, and I know it's come back and it's still currently like in stock, and I just always kept talking myself out of it. But then when ColourPop did their most recent sale, I picked up not the whole collection, I just picked up the 3 things that I wanted from it, which was one of the blushes, the palette, and then one of the lip glosses. So I have the blush in the shade, oh, is it Cat's Eye? Yeah, it's Cat's Eye. Look how cute it is. It's just so cute. Anyway, so I have yet to use this. I'm going to show it to you. Now it's upside down, but you can see like Luna's face is very much still in there. Haven't even swatched it. Why? Because the face is on it, and I don't want to ruin it. It's too cute. So I'm going to put it in here and force myself to use it, because it's silly. You have to use your makeup. You cannot just buy things for looks, okay? Okay, so we're gonna bite the bullet on this one. How many times are we gonna use our Sailor Moon blush? This is frustrating. Randomize. 17, okay. 17, well, you know what? Since the other blush was 47, at least we can get through this. So, okay, we're gonna swatch it. We're going to swatch it one last time. Let's all just appreciate the little cat face. Okay. Okay. Well, it didn't really ruin the cat face at all. It's like really pressed down in there, but let's see what this blush looks like. So there it is underneath the Vyana one. So this one is, they're both pink. This one is kind of more of like a peachy, like light pink. And then this one's obviously more of, it looks more cool toned compared to that other one. So, but I'm really happy. In the pan, this looks like it has glitters in it, but like on my hand, I don't see those glitters. So I don't think this will be like a shimmery blush or anything. But yeah, so that's it. That is my 5 items that I will be working on. Pretty excited to start this. So obviously, I think some of these things, since I'm giving myself, you know, 2 months to work on them, some of them, the goal will be met. And if I use them more than what I have rolled to use them, then that's great. I will keep tallies of everything. I'll take pictures, and then, you know, if we hit pan on something or finish something off through this project, like that would be amazing. But I'm just excited to start it. So again, like I said, I will leave everything down in the description box in case you want to join in on this. Oh, I think the only other thing I forgot to say was that my goal is to do this at least for a year. So we're starting at the end of November in 2020. And so I would like to go from now until November, the end of November 2021. If I'm just super enjoying it though, I might push it to be longer than a year, but that's just kind of my game plan for now. And then I don't know if I said it, I am filming this like a week early, like a week before you're gonna see this. I'm not gonna start using these products until this video goes live on YouTube. Just, I don't want to cheat or anything like that, so just the transparency there. But yeah, so I hope you guys are down for it. I can't thank you enough for watching this video and sticking throughout it with me. But I hope you guys are having a good night or a good day or a good whatever, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.